Okay, so for some reason my camera is not working on my laptop. I don't know. I left the Google Meet and tried to join again and it wouldn't work. So you're just not going to get to see me today, which I'm so sad. But, you know, just technology problems. Okay, so today we're going to go ahead and do lessons 1.5 and 1.6, and then we'll do assignment 1.5. And if you get done with assignment 1.5, I can assign 1.6 as well. We were just going to do 1.6 tomorrow, but you can get it done early if you would like. So anybody know the answer to the bell ringer? Read the meter. Don't be shy. Type your answer in the chat. Yeah, so it's pointed right a little bit before the 45. So yes, anything between 40 and 45 is correct. I would say it's about 43 to 44. Just looking at it, so this is 40 to 60, so halfway would be 50. Halfway between 50 and 40 is 45. So that's how you read that one. Okay, just to review, today we're going to get started on lessons 1.5 and 1.6, which is reading and numbers, and then 1.6 is writing numbers. So, wow, my internet's being extra slow now. This is just not a great time. So we're gonna wait a minute. Oh my goodness, I almost just spilled my coffee again. Okay. Digits. Lesson 5 is about reading whole numbers. Whole numbers are numbers beginning with 0. So 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, and all the way up. So any number that is a whole number is one that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But then there's like decimals, which aren't a whole number, or fractions, which aren't a whole number because they're not, they're not a whole number. So digits are used to write whole numbers, and there are 10 digits. The position of a digit in a number shows its place value. So you have whole numbers, but they're composed of digits. So a whole number can be 132, but it's composed of 3 digits, 1, 3, and 2, and then each number has its own place in the place value chart. So here is a place value chart where there's the ones, thousands, millions, and billions. And then within each space, there's the ones, tens, and hundreds, which compose the ones, the thousands, 10,000s, and 100,000s for the thousands, millions, 10 millions, and 100 millions. And then for the billions, there's billions, 10 billions, and 100 billions. So this is a place value chart. We're going to be using it today. Here's another place value chart to show millions, 100,000s, 10,000s, thousands, hundreds, tens, and ones. And then there's 1 in the hundreds place, 1 in the tens place, and 9 in the ones place. So when we write a number, each digit has a place. Look at the number 52. We line up the ones place with a 2, and a 5 will be in the tens place. This means there's 2 ones and 5 groups of 10. So each row is 10, and there's 5 total, so 50. And then 2 ones, so 50 plus 2 is 52. So whenever we put a number in the place value chart, we always take the last number, so this one's a 2, and we put it in the 1 spot. So the last number of the number always goes in the 1 spot. Where a digit is located in a place value chart tells the place value of that digit. Look at the digit 9 in the following numbers: 935, 91, and 9. The value of the digit is 9, but the place value varies. In 935, the 9 means hundreds. In 91, the 9 means tens. And in number 9, the 9 means 9 ones. So this is 435. We took the 5, the last number, and put it in the ones. Then we go 3 in the tens and 4 in the hundreds. So this means there are 4 groups of hundreds, 3 groups of 10, and 5 ones. Together, these digits placed in this order make the number 435. Here's another number, 11,380. So Always place your number in the place value chart, and you'll be able to identify which place value it is in. So assignment 1.5 is going to ask you the digit 3 is in what place value, and then you'll have to answer. So for this one, the answer would be hundreds. Okay, now we're on to writing numbers. Some place value charts look like this, where they have commas in between every 3 numbers. So then there's the ones, thousands, millions, and billions. Commas are written from right to left after every 3rd number. This helps the reader see place value. In the number 9592136, you will always have a comma. You will have a comma before the 1 and the 5. Always count back 3 numbers from the ones place. So the last digit is the ones place, and then we're going to count 3 digits, 1, 2, 3, and place a comma. And then if there's more numbers, you count 3 again, 1, 2, 3, and place a comma. So where would you put commas in the number 1403568? So in this number that I'm putting in the chat, where would you put the commas? Put your answer in the chat where the commas would go. Perfect, Dominic. Good job. So yes, the first comma counting backwards from the 8 is going to go in between the 5 and the 0. We count back from the 8, 8, 6, 0, put a comma. And then our next comma is after the next 3 digits. So 5, 3, 0, comma. And then we're only left with 2. So we're not going to place another comma because we only do it for every 3 numbers. All right, you read numbers according to values on the chart. Think about the number 5,468. You place the digits on the chart as shown, beginning on the right side above the ones. We write this number in words as 5,468. The 5 falls in the thousands, so we write 5,000. The comma behind the number moves us to the next set of 3. The 4 in the hundreds place is in the hundreds place, so we write 400. The tens place is always written with numbers, counting by tens. So 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, and 90. In this case, we have 6 in the tens place, so we write 60. The ones place is written just like we talk. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, or 9. So we have an 8, so we will write the number 8. So let's practice writing another number in words. Think about the number 11,035,018. So first we place the digits on the place value chart. Then we look at the first 2 digits, or the first set in the group of 3, so the millions. So we have 11. So we'd write 11 million. And then we move to the thousands. So we have a 0 in the hundreds, so we move on, and it's 3 in the 10,000. So we write that as 30. And then we have a 5, so we write that as just as it is, 5. So we have 11,035,000. And then moving on to the ones, in the 10 spot, we don't put 10, we write 18 since it's a number between under 20. So the answer is 11,035,018. So we use a hyphen to connect numbers between 21 and 99. So someone in the chat, give me any number between 21 and 99. $52. Okay, so when I do 52 on the place value chart, the 2 will be in the ones and the 5 will be in the tens. So I'll write the 5 as a 10. So 5 will become 50. And then 2, I write just as the number 2. But you use a hyphen to connect the numbers. So in the chat, I typed out how it'll look. What I have been doing is using my whiteboard and writing it down. But since I can't show you my camera, I can't use my whiteboard. So I just put it in the chat. We have 52. So you write 50-2. So there's always a number between the 10s and the 1s. So here we have 26,732. So what this is wanting us to do is explaining is to not use the word and. Some people say 26,732, but when we're writing them out, you don't use the word and. You never use and when you're writing things out. So here's just common words and then written for you so that if you need help, it's there. So when we do 1.6 tomorrow, I'll present this on the screen. But for now, we're going to go to our Google Classroom. And I'm going to assign today's assignment, which is 1.5. So that is what we're doing for the rest of class. We still have 18 minutes, so you should be able to finish this. It's 5 problems. If you want to do 1.6, let me know and I will assign it. But just let me know when you're finished and then I'll tell you your grade. Well, not your grade, but I'll let you know if you have anything missing you need to turn in before you skedaddle. So go ahead and get started on the 1.5. Okay, so when you're done, Madison, I put 1.6 in the chat so you can get started on that one if you would like.